Hello, successionaires, social media land. Glad to see that I've survived another day, and that because you are here, so have you. We're going to start our show off in a little bit. Be patient. I just came on, and giving people time to log in, catch up, and come on. Tonight's going to be kind of a little interesting show. We're going to have a lot of conversation this evening. But this evening's show is all about conversation. Let's discuss it. It's the title for this evening's show. I'm kind of excited. I love conversation. I love open conversation. I do. I love teaching. I love educating. But I also love open conversation. So I want you to give me some this evening. Good evening, Elder Bonds. Glad to see you out there. Elder Jean Bonds. Blessings to you, my sister. Excuse me, y'all, I'm trying to type something in, and I can't do two things at one time, and I can't even talk and type. Thank you, Elder Jean Bonds, for sending blessings to me. I am fine. You ask how I am fine. How you doing, dear? Now you see, if you like, you could also call in live. I just put that on my feed. And how are you handling this house arrest that we're all under? Ooh, that water sure is good. Lord have mercy, have mercy. I love water, y'all. I mean, I'm a liquids junkie. And I drink water on a constant. I mean, all day long I drink water. And right now, because of the coronavirus, you better be drinking some water. Room temperature. Room temperature. Hello, Miss Gilmore. How are you this evening? Wait a minute. Let's start all over again. Wait a minute. Let me do this. Hold on. I got to turn up because I didn't have my volume up right. How are you, Miss Gilmore?
I am doing fine.
And I see I have Sheila on. How are you doing, Sheila?
All is well. I hope all is well with you.
Oh, no doubt about it, no doubt about it. You know what I'm liking about my show now? Because it's really, really growing. But what I like about my show is that I've got people who are starting to tune in every show. And I'm talking about Miss Gilmore, you and Sheila. Are always, y'all starting to tune in, and I'm glad to see that you find my show interesting enough to give me your evening, at least an hour of your evening.
I've been telling everybody about it.
Well, I have a saying. You repeat, and you repeat until learning takes place, and then you repeat until understanding takes place. So you may have to do it on more than one time before they realize, hey, let me just check this out. because they keep so-and-so keep telling me about this, and let me just check it out for myself. So you can't just do it one time and think that it's going to happen. I think I'm valuable. I'm getting, I'm asking for sponsors and donations on my show, and I'm be honest with you, I'm getting it. I'm gonna give y'all a list of who's donated since the last time we talked, and I've gotten 3 donations. It could be more, y'all. I haven't had a chance to get to my mailbox, so that's something I got to do is get to my mailbox. So I have 2 people that told me they dropped something snail mail, so I definitely got to go into that. I can't get over how fast this month is going. I mean, to me, it's flying by. Well, this year is flying by. And this is totally taking me for a new one because, the faster time goes, the older I get, quicker. And I kind of slow it down. I'm almost 35. Twice. So, and I'm really expecting something. I really want something special from y'all this evening. I really do. I want y'all to talk to me. Tonight's show is titled Let's Discuss It. So y'all, I really, really want to discuss it. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is, y'all. Let's discuss it. And for those of you that are on social media, if I say something that kind of sticks to you, do me a favor. Type it in the feed. If I say something or somebody says something that sticks to you and that gives you an aha moment, type it in the feed for me. I can't do it. I really, really got to find me an intern. I really, really need an intern. Now, an intern's going to get a chance to learn from me. You'll get a chance to be around me to learn business. You'll get a chance to meet a lot of big people. Now, those of you that are online, someone has a lot of noise behind them. Mute your phone out, please. Someone who's on social media has noise in the background. Mute out your phone, please. Because I can hear you. So you're whispering, whoever you are, you're whispering to somebody right now. Or I'm sorry, whoever's online. Yeah, I can hear you whispering to someone. So you know who I'm talking to, because whoever you were was just whispering to someone. Just mute out your phone. That's all. Because I'm not gonna mute the lines this evening, because I want us to have a discussion. So that means whenever you want to talk, just say something. Because we're going to talk this evening. And I want to discuss any and anything. Any and anything. Like I always tell you, if you learn something, teach us. If you know something, tell us. Because it's up to us to educate each other. That's what this show is for us to pass knowledge and information on. We have to pass on knowledge and information, and it's totally up to us. So what I'm going to do right here at the beginning, let me go ahead and start the show, y'all. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me do this.
This conference is being recorded.
Hello, Successionaires, and welcome to the show, The Road to Success. I'm Professor William Murray, your host and president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, which is an institute for entrepreneurs and future entrepreneurs. It is here where millionaire mindsets, lifestyles, and businesses are made. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, to giving us the opportunity to educate and give you knowledge, information, and discussion. As always, the God in me greets and blesses the God in you. The show this evening is titled, Let's Discuss It. So, what I'm wanting to do is let's go ahead and start discussing it. Now, what I want you to do, those online, because I can hear noise in the background and you're moving about. Please, y'all, it is very disturbing when you're moving about or you have background noise. You know that you got background noise. Mute your phone out, please. And whenever you want to speak, feel free to open up, just unmute and speak to us. I'm going to open the show up. I'm going to ask one question. And as time goes on, I'm going to give you others. And I'm going to do a lot of affirmation. I'm going to talk tonight off of affirmations. That's like the third eye and the third ear. Y'all, I love affirmations, and I write affirmations. I have a book that I should have been finished, titled From the Mind of William. So I'm asking y'all right now, because you've been off for 4 weeks now, 4, 5, 6 weeks. What did you do yesterday that you have to work on, that you worked on today to give you a better tomorrow? What did you work on today? What did you work on yesterday, that you have to work on today to give you a better tomorrow? Now, lines are open. Someone just talk to me. And we can talk about anything, y'all. I don't care what it is.
Professor Murray?
Yes.
Well, yesterday I touched bases with Miss Lee and also touched bases with William Maxwell, made some contacts with them. They gave me some homework, and that's what I've been working on today. I did want to ask one question about running a profit and a non-profit. When you run a non-profit, is there certain things that you have to turn in quarterly or some kind of report or anything?
No, but I would suggest, you can do your taxes once a year. I do mine quarterly because it's easier. A lot of business do it at the end of the year, but you got to make sure you got your records straight and right. You got to look up profit and non-profit to find out which one better fits you. Now, because it's non-profit does not mean no profit. It does not. But you must have a board. With the non-profit, you've got to have a board. With the profit, I suggest you have a board. But you got to have, I know for not, well, really, both of them, you got to have a board. I don't care if it's just you, your wife, and one of your youngins. Have a board. Have a meeting at least once a month. Some type of meeting where you discuss your business. You can have a president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer. Because I know in a non-profit you have to. But figure out what's best for your situation, because like I said, both don't fit every business. Not at first. Did I answer your question, Rick?
Yes, sir, you did. Thank you. And that meeting once a month, do we have to turn the minutes in or something? I was just trying to figure out what to expect when doing a nonprofit, because a lot of what I do is also could fit both of them. So I'm going to look at both of them.
Yeah, do. I got someone that you could talk to about it, but let me check and see, because he was in New York, and I know he moved down south because he retired. And let me talk with him and see if he's still doing anything in that line, because the brother wrote a book, Profit Doesn't Mean No Profit. That's the name of his book.
Okay.
But, I'm both. I am profit and non-profit, because I bid for contracts. Some companies want non-profit, some don't. 'Cause I also bid for through MDOT. With MDOT, you must be profit. You can't be nonprofit if it's MDOT, Maryland Department of Transportation. You cannot be nonprofit with MDOT. You got to be profit. But a lot of companies and grants want you to be nonprofit. And here's things that people don't know, and like I say, repeat until learning takes place, then repeat until understanding takes place. I may say something several times, but everything fits more than one situation. Okay? Most companies, your Coca-Colas, your Amazons, your Facebooks, your Google, your Amazon, all those, they have profit and non-profit. They have affiliates that are non-profit off of their profit. All the major corporations do.
Do they use the same name or a different name?
You can now for each one you got to have a different tax. Because see, one of them's going to be an LLC, and one of them's going to be a corporation. Now my corporation is. My LLC is my profit. My corporation is my non-profit. Because I had to do. Wait a minute, no. Let me get it. Let me make sure I'm right. I might be wrong. I went to MDOT. MDOT said because I was getting. No, they couldn't take it. Yeah, my non-profit. Oh, I gotta look, y'all. I gotta remember which one is which now. My non-profit is my LLC. My profit is my LLC. My non-profit is my corporation. So you can have both, and the reason I have both is because I bid for contracts that some people require non-profit, but you got to have, each one has to have their own tax ID. So it means I have to file taxes on both of them. I can't file them as one. I got to file them as individual taxes. But one's profit, one's non-profit. And what they do, your major corporations, they're taking bid and win a contract. Let's say they bid for $100 million and win a contract. They may hire their nonprofit as a subcontractor, So that's what they do. And you don't know because that subcontract company could be under a different name, but as an affiliate to the profit side. And people don't realize the tricks of these. I mean, these major corporations, when it comes to taxes, baby, they got it. So that's something that we have to learn, y'all, because right now with this new normal getting ready to happen, entrepreneurs are going to be the most needed, necessary things out there right now. Because a lot of these companies ain't going to hire their employees back. They're finding out how to run their businesses without 1,000 employees. I told you about the IRS had a million square foot building. Now their building ain't no more than 10,000 square feet. How you go from 1 million to 10,000? Because now everything is through technology. See, they don't need all them people that want to sit down doing individual people's taxes. They stick in a daggone computer and it spits out that to know whether or not the numbers gel. So you got companies out there that's going to go IT. And they aren't going to find it necessary to hire 200-300 people when they can do it with 50. So you got to really know what you're doing. Someone has a TV on behind them. Please mute your phone. I hear your TV. Lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to me. Thank you, Rick. And I'm glad that you did do something yesterday that you had to work on today to build your tomorrow. Because Miss Lee told me she had spoke with you. Now, she didn't tell me what it was and what it was about, because she's doing something major for me. And she said I got a call off one of the callers, and she will never tell me what it was. That I'll never ask, because it's really none of my business. But I've got a contract with most of my sponsors, or most of my people within the institute. We have a contract, and they have to let me know, because it's all part of the contract. So don't think she's squilling on you, man. It's part of the contract for us to stay within contract. And as time goes on, I'll explain to y'all a lot about the contracts that I get with the people who are in my institute. Because see, I have to spend a lot of money where they don't have to, because I do most of the advertising. And people call me needing people who are sponsoring me, or who are members of the institute. Because I do have a membership, y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all more about that. And the reason I've been pushing it lately is because I know a lot of people are struggling and don't have the money right now. So I'm not even selling my memberships. I got merchandise, like this cup. Those of you online see my cup? My 11-ounce black ceramic cup that I sell for $15. That's with the logo, the Millionaire Investment Institute logo on. You haven't heard me even mention that, because I realize times are tough. I can't mail them out. I can't send them out because the company that I was getting boxes from, they are not taking orders right now. And I can't understand that, but they aren't taking orders. Lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to me about anything. If you know something, yes.
Hi, this is Maggie. I have a question in regards to nonprofit. You mentioned boards. You have to have a board for each one. Can they be from the same, on the both? Can you have the same individuals on both boards, or does it have to be?
No, you can have the same individuals.
People?
You can have the same individuals as, I think. Now, I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure you can have the same individuals on both boards.
Oh, okay. And then here's another question is in regards, once you establish your documentation and it's done, do you have to re-register it every year, or is it just ongoing?
No, most states you have to register. I know Maryland, you got to register every year. It's a $300 fee.
So that's individual. So that'd be $600 if you had two, profit
Yes.
and nonprofit?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Here's something too. When you file your taxes, and I'm not 100% sure because I know things are changing so much, but I know when you file your taxes, you don't have to make a profit within the first 5 years. You can file a loss the first 5 years. Because they realize that you're not going to hit the ground running making money.
And I remember one time you pointed out that during that time when they were having some issues, a lot of foreclosures, and the banks had some property that you could ask to use during that time. Is that possible? As a nonprofit, you can go to the bank and ask them if they have any buildings or any foundations that they can allow you to use as a nonprofit.
Well, see, nonprofit is kind of y'all. Everybody thinks that nonprofit is the way to go. Because somebody been lying to y'all about nonprofit. Every time I talk to somebody, they want to start a nonprofit without understanding the rules and regulations and what it takes to have a nonprofit. So that's what I'm saying. It ain't for everybody. So I'm wanting y'all to learn the difference between a profit and nonprofit. Because nonprofits ain't that easy. And it requires more than a profit.
Okay, thank you.
That's the reason I say you got to find out what best fits you. Because all of it, I want to start a nonprofit. Well, y'all better find out what it is to start a nonprofit. I had to jump through hoops when I put mine together. I'm telling you now, I did. If it wasn't for Miss Lee, I'd have been totally lost. Miss Lee helped me with my paperwork for my nonprofit. So make sure you know what you're doing, and don't just jump out there thinking that bam, I can do a non-profit. No, it ain't that. No, because you think you ain't got to pay taxes and you ain't got to do this and do that. You better make sure your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed, because they will shut your butt down in a heartbeat. Don't have your I's dotted and your T's crossed. They will shut you down in a moment.
Thank you.
Professor Murray.
Yes.
Now, the reason I want to do a nonprofit is because a part of my idea is creating educational materials for youth and even plays or whatnot. But it's interesting what the sister just said about a nonprofit can check with the bank for use of a building. And then also, what did you mean about don't have to pay taxes? I'm not familiar with that.
Well, see, nonprofit, people think that nonprofit means you don't have to pay no taxes. You better have your I's dotted and T's crossed, baby, because Uncle Sam will check you very, very closely if you go have a business and an entity and not pay taxes. See, everybody thinks that means no taxes.
Could you give me an example of how you wouldn't pay taxes? I'm not getting it some kind of way.
Churches are considered nonprofits. And you know, churches don't pay taxes.
Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. So if you're a nonprofit, you would have that letter and you could buy stuff without tax. Okay, I got you. Thank you.
But you, I'm telling you, you better have your I's dotted and your T's crossed, baby. Now, here's what's getting ready to happen, y'all. And anyone that's going out there going to start a business, now is the time to do it. Because Warren Buffett said years ago that when times are hard and rough, is when most more millionaires are made. Well, hell, we ain't never had a time rougher than right now except for 1929. And there were more millionaires made per capita in a shorter period of time than any other time in history. Now, Maggie asked about properties through the banks. Here's what I learned when I was in real estate, because I was in real estate in 07 when the bust hit. I was in real estate. And what was happening, they had so many foreclosures. And people were breaking in them, stealing the copper out of them. So what they were doing, they had people who they would tell you, you can live in this house rent free, but you must pay the utilities. That's so no one would break in and steal the copper and tear up the house. Because when you take the copper out of a house, you literally tear up the walls. So they like a lot of the mansions. That's what they did. People were going in there, taking out all the copper, the gold faucets, the expensive cabinets, the washer and dryer. They were tearing them up. So the bank started letting people move. They had people that every time they got one, they would move someone in it. So wouldn't nobody steal, but you had to pay the utilities. They may do the same thing now, because trust me, there are going to be a lot of empty buildings and locations that were businesses. I'm not telling you no, I'm telling you to find out. Because they do not want people breaking in. They want to break in them. Oh, they going to be breaking in them left and right. But see, you might be in a place 3 months, and then they tell you, look, we got somebody that wants to buy it or rent it. Then you gone. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I had a lady that did that. She was doing that through one of the, because I'm the one that introduced her to it. And she was doing that through this bank. But she might not live in no more than 3 months, sometimes 6 months before they got a contract or they sold it. But she enjoyed it. She loved it. Because she's living in these big, expensive $1 million homes. And she didn't mind it. All she had to do was pay utilities. It wasn't about her and her son. And she had a garage with all, these mansions. And I can tell you where the mansions were, but I'm not. One was in three of them. One was in Silver Springs, the other one was in Montgomery County, and then one was in Brandywine. And that's what the place that she lived. She loved it. So,
Mr. Murphy, that would apply to nonprofit. Like, let's say you wanted to use if they had a lease of an office or something like that in a complex and it was empty and you're nonprofit. I think you did mention that years ago that all we had to do was seek that out and see if they had that. That banks were doing that because of people breaking in and destroying property.
yeah, right. Because people. You got to realize people were hurting. They broke in one of my listings and tore it up, getting the pipe out of it. Because the copper runs all through the house. And they wanted the copper. They allowed to come out there in the middle of the night and pull up a U-Haul. And take every appliance out of there. Refrigerator, stove, washer and dryer, dishwasher, yeah. I got news for y'all. There is going to be another bust like in 2007. Where a lot of people are not going to be able to afford their mortgage. Because they're not going to have the job that they had in order to afford their mortgage. There's going to be another boom, y'all, or another bust, I'm sorry. It's going to be another bust, y'all. Get within now and 6-8 months. But look how many people had nice jobs. Making 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90,000. And the job's not going to be there for them no more. They've been in that job 10 to 12 years, got a nice house, big car note, living comfortable, and all of a sudden now they don't have a job making that kind of money. Oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm telling y'all. Let me explain. I want to say something here, y'all. And thank God that I learned third eye 30 years ago, and I learned to be futuristic. If y'all knew 3 years ago when I was on the tennis court, right? After I had my heart surgery, I put together something, I put together a recipe of natural herbs to build your immune system. 3 years ago. Because I celebrated 3 years since my heart surgery, the 11th of April. So that was last week. And right now, identical. The formula I put together is the formula they're telling people right now to do every day to build your immune system for this coronavirus. It is the identical formula I gave y'all 3 years ago to build your immune system. I know what I know, y'all. I don't know everything, definitely not. But I know a hell of a lot. And I can see what's happening for the future. And I can tell y'all right now, it is going to shock the hell out of most of this country. Because it is not going back to what it was. It's going to be a whole new normal. And everybody's not going to be able to survive in it. The lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to me. Thank you, Miss Barnes. Tell me it's a nice cup. And see, she says it hurt. Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So how would you approach the bank, and what would you say as a request to see if they had some space for you to use as a nonprofit?
If you're going to pay the rent, they don't care if it's profit or nonprofit, as long as you can pay the rent. What do they care?
Well, if I'm a profit, they're gonna charge me the lease, the rent, right?
No. They don't care what you do as long as you can pay the rent.
That's what I'm saying.
You can say
you were saying profit. They don't pay the rent. They just pay the utilities.
No. I ain't what I said. No. I said the banks had a system where they would get people to move into their properties so no one would vandalize it while they had it on the market.
Mhm.
It wasn't businesses, it was homes. I had a friend who did that. She did it for this company, and she lived in all these mansions. A mansion here and a mansion there until they sold it. And mansions were hard to sell then, so sometimes she was in them for a year, year and a half before it sold. A couple of times she was in them for 3 to 4 months. She was one that was on their list that moved in, took care of the house, paid the utilities. Didn't have to pay no rent. If she wasn't business, she was a resident. I didn't say businesses now, I was talking about residents.
Oh, resident. Okay, not a commercial. I got you. Thank you.
Yes. Somebody, lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to me. See, here's the thing that we got to do, and you got to pray for, because this new normal is gonna be a beast until we learn how to survive in the new normal. See, I'm telling people, see, and life's going to do this. When life feeds you beans, and y'all know what that means. When life gives you hard times, so when life feeds you beans, just pass the gas, baby, and keep on keeping on. Because life is going to feed you beans, baby, at one time or the other. Just pass the gas and keep on keeping on, baby. And if you know what I'm saying when I say that, I ain't talking about parting and pat. I'm talking about when life gives you hard times or a chance, you got to, baby. Whatever it is, just just do what you got to do and keep on keeping on. I just said it, put it that way, because that's one of my affirmations in my book. Just like I tell them, when life gives you lemons, make grape juice. Let the world figure out your brilliance. When life gives you lemons, make grape juice. Let the world figure out your brilliance. That's what you call thinking outside the box. See, y'all, and I teach y'all in the third eye and third ear manner. Because a lot of you aren't going to get it. That's why I say, shoot, my mind went blank that quick. Repeat until learning takes place. And then repeat till understanding takes place. Y'all know I say that at least couple times. 3-4 times a month. Because it may not fit you now, but one day you will get it. You're going to get it. It's going to sink in. You're going to say, damn, now I know what he meant. Because now it fits the situation I'm in.
Okay.
Lines are open. Somebody talk to me. Elder Bonds, you're really making my day by your post on social media. Thank you, dear. Something you didn't know. You told me about your prophet. My dance and drama company is my LLC. My woman's ministry is my nonprofit. See, she gets it. Thank you for saying I have a nice cup. For those of you that want it, though, you know what you can do. You can go to Cash App /W Murray and send me. Go ahead and $15. I'll send it to you. Well, no, it's gonna be $18, $19 because you got to pay for shipping. So $15 for the cup and $4 for the shipping, and I'll ship it to you. I'll find some boxes somewhere. I'm gonna go online and find some boxes where I can pack them in and send it to you. So you can go to Cash App /W Murray MURRY $19, and I'll ship it to you. I've got them here. If those of you online, my black mug, 11 ounce ceramic with my gold and black Millionaire Mastermind Institute logo on it. I've also got some shirts, y'all. I'm going to put one on one evening, and I know y'all going to want them. I about sold out of them. I got to make another order to have some more made.
Okay.
Now, behind what we're going through, see, life gives you lessons. Don't look at it as a bad time, hard times, or why me. Look at the lesson behind what's happening. Look at the lesson behind what is going on. Somebody talk to me. Somebody said, okay, talk to me. Thank you, Ms. Elder Bonds. Thank you for putting my hashtag, $$ W Murray. Don't put the hashtag, the forward slash between the $ and W Murray. It's $ W Murray. Thank you. It's $ W Murray, not $ / W Murray. Thank you. Somebody talk to me. Yes.
The next codes for your own profit and non-profit, do you have multiple or you just have one?
One what? Now say that again.
The NAICS codes?
Oh, no, you got to have a code. You got to have another NAICS code.
Do you have one or more than one?
I have more than one. But what it is, I've got one, but I can use it for both of them, but I've got to file it with both of them. So you can have the same NAICS code for both businesses, if I'm correct. I think, Miss Lee can answer that. I wish she was on. I don't know where she is. She should have been on this call, because she normally is.
I'll check with her. She said I could give her a call. I'll check with her.
Yeah, do, because she's the one that handled my paperwork. She's the one that handled my paperwork. For that type of thing. Anytime I got a question, I just ship it to her. But now here's something I'm going to tell y'all. I want y'all to remember this. This is very, very important. I'm going to tell you. Don't expect everything for free. The information and the answers aren't always going to be free. Free will never, ever give you everything you need. Free won't do it. Sometimes you got to pay for answers. Go to an attorney and try to get a free answer. You know it ain't going to happen. They're going to charge you a $125 minimum consultation. For any question you ask, is a ball in the quarter, baby. So if you got someone and you ask questions, sooner or later they got to tell you, look, you got to pay for the information. Free ain't going to get you there, y'all. And stop wanting everything for free. You will never, ever make it. I don't care if you're in business or you're in life. If you're trying to do everything free, you will never, ever be successful. Ever be successful. Want everything for free. And y'all stop expecting a discount because they're black. You don't go to white folks and ask for a daggone discount. So why are you expecting a brotherly discount or a sisterly discount? Y'all, that is very unfair to us. See, I don't charge you by your budget. I charge you by my value. I don't care what your budget is. Either you can afford me or you can't. Stop expecting, because when you start your business, I told y'all, look around and find out how many people want to patronize you that don't look like you. Black businesses are boycotted by every nationality, even down to black folks. But you want a discount. But if I come to you, you don't want to give me one. So I don't have the right to ask you, just like you don't have the right to ask me. My price is my price. Don't expect because we're brother and sister, that means black, together, that I should give you a discount. Stop asking. See, y'all got to learn to look at things in both directions. You do. You really do. Come on, my brother, you can give. No, come on now. I got a family, got to eat, got to pay for my business. Just like anybody else. Stop expecting a break because you're black. And I'm black. Pay for what, I know what I'm worth. I've got 44 years of experience. Look at how many $100s I got to spend a month to bring this show on. That's why I ask y'all to please, please, please support me. Send me a donation, $20, $50, $100, $10,000 to keep this show on. Look at the information I give you. Now next week, I've got an elected official coming on who's making the laws for these this stimulus package. Who's making sure that it's carried out. Who makes sure they wrote the laws to protect us. And he's going to be on next Saturday. Next Thursday, Belinda Falamola is coming back on to give you more information on the stimulus package. You know, she's been on the last couple of weeks, and she dropped the bomb, baby. Y'all know who I'm talking about, those of you who have tuned in when she's on. So next Thursday is Belinda Falamola. Next Saturday is Delegate Darrell Barnes, and he's the chairperson for the CBC, Congressional Black Caucus. He's going to be my guest next Saturday. Tell everyone you know to tune in to this show. And y'all support me. What is $20 to $50 that you're giving me to make sure I can stay on to keep doing it? Because see, y'all don't have an income right now. I've been paying several $100s for almost 8 years and ain't asked y'all for a dime. But now I'm asking. Because it's what I'm giving y'all worth you sending me a small donation of $20, $40, $50, $100, $10,000. Is it worth it to you? I keep telling you, y'all should tell your family about this show. Why would you not want to bless your family? Why would you not want to bless your friends? Why would you not want to bless your church members? Why? I think I'm a blessing because I wake up every morning. Every morning I wake up with one purpose. For one purpose. And that's to be a blessing to whoever enters my life space. And when you live your life in that manner, that you will be. And I think I'm a blessing. Lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to me. You can also, if you don't want to use Cash App, which is Cash App / $W Murray. Cash App / $W Murray. You can send it to my P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland 20753. That's P.O. Box 47438, District Heights, Maryland 20753. Make it out to the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, and here's the great thing about it, y'all. It's tax deductible because it is I'm doing it through my nonprofit. It's tax deductible. Oh, and by the way, y'all, I want to thank 3 other members who gave me a donation since my show Thursday. Mr. Walker, thank you, my brother. Love you much. That was a nice donation you gave. Mr. King, thank you, sir. That was a nice donation you gave. And Miss Butler, thank you, Miss Butler. Now, I've got a couple people that called me because they wanted my P.O. Box number. and I gave them that. So I haven't had a chance to go, y'all, because right now I'm in my world right now, y'all. I got my great grandbabies. They're 2 and they're 4, and I love, God, you talking about in my world. Y'all ought to see me with my grandbabies. They are something. I got my grandbabies now. And we've been hanging out all day long out in the front. They were in the back because I've got a backyard. They were back there playing soccer. And then they are front because they got little motorized cars. And we were out there going up and down the street, you know. And the 2-year-old, of course, you know, she can't steer. So I've got to walk beside her while she's driving her little car down the street about a mile an hour. And you know they don't get tired. So I mean, I was doing some serious work. I put it this way, I got my mileage in today walking. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight because I was walking up and down that street because they don't get tired. He's 4, he's got a Jeep, and he can handle it, he can drive it. But I'm talking about, you got to use the remote because he doesn't know how to drive it. He got in that thing and it was gone. I said, look at that, I ain't got to teach. I showed him how to start it. I explained to him how to steer it, how to watch what's ahead, and he was gone. 4 years old, man, he was at it. But the 2-year-old, you know, I had to make sure she drove straight. Her car couldn't keep up with his. So when he got to the end of where we could go, where we were going to the cul-de-sac, he was coming back and she was still trying to get there. So I had to turn her around because she always wanted to go the direction he was going. And I got my walk in today. Y'all got my exercise. I'm going to do it again tomorrow. I'm going to take him tomorrow. I got him some golf clubs, some little play golf clubs. I'm going to take him out there and let him hit some golf balls. I'm going to let him kick the soccer ball around. Then I'm going to take him out front and let him drive his car up and down the street. My babies love themselves some G-Papa. Lines are open, y'all. Somebody talk to me. About anything. I don't care what it is. Questions. Let me ask y'all a question.
Mr. Murray.
Yes.
This is Miss Gilmore.
Yes, Miss Gilmore.
This is Miss Gilmore.
Yes.
I want to start my life history. How do I go about that?
You want to start your life history?
Yeah, I want to, start writing it.
That's a very easy answer. Sit down with pencil and paper and just start. Here's what I'm going to tell you, and I always tell people this. This is one of the second or third things that you must do if I'm going to coach you. If you think it, ink it. If you think it, ink it. You make that. You write that on a little card, stick it on your wall, on your mirrors. If you think it, ink it.
If you think it,
ink it.
ink it.
You know what that means?
Okay.
Tell me what that means.
No, I don't.
If you think it, write it down.
Oh, whatever you think at that time, just jot it down.
Write it down.
And you'll bring all this together.
It'll start coming together. The more you do it, the more it's going to come together.
Okay, so you just take a tablet or something, just write down everything that you did.
Everything that you think.
you did during your life.
That is. And somebody's going to buy it. Trust me. Someone is going to buy it. I got a fly floating around in here, y'all. I'm going to knock this dude out as soon as I can get him within range. So if y'all see me swat, I'm going to knock him out. I keep seeing him fly. I have my doors open today out here, y'all, in my studio. Because it's colder in here than it was outside. So I opened up in my studio today. And I got this fly buzzing around here, keep buzzing at my ear and buzzing by my head. As soon as I get a good right hook on him or left uppercut, I'm going to knock him out.
You gotta be fast.
Hey, man.
Professor Murray,
Yes.
I wanted to give that sister a couple of tips.
Go ahead, my
I
brother.
understand what you mean. I understand what you mean when you think it, ink it. But a lot of times it's easier if she gets one of those recorders. It's voice activated and she can just talk into it. think about the end result? How do you want that? If it's a movie, if it's a documentary, how do you want it to end? I always start with the end result. How do I want my audience to feel when it's over? And then I work backwards to make it come up to that logical point. I hope that helps.
It does. You can write both ways, because sometimes you got to start, even in your business. One of the questions I always ask you in the business is, what is your end result? Where are you trying to go? What's your end result? Because you got to go from the end result and come forward, go from where you are and go towards your end result. So you're correct. You are so right. You are correct. Because you got to have a direction. It's gonna come. It's gonna get easier every day. Now, as far as recording it, that's great. But you always want to put it in writing. Always. Because here's the thing. See, your hand is connected to your brain. And if you record it, it's not going to stick like it is when you write. And you can't correct it when you play it back if you don't write it down like you do if you put it in writing. Because once you put it in writing, trust me, you're going to make a whole bunch of changes. The way you're going to say it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm saying, yeah, you can record. You be riding down the street, it might hit you. And you can't write it, so you got to put it on a recorder. I have a voice-activated recorder too. You're right. I have one. Because my brain is always going 1,000 miles an hour. I don't listen to music ever. Ever listen to music. I'm an information junkie. So I'm always listening to speakers. Or a lot of times, I'm just riding with no radio on at all. Because then my mind is really in motion to where I put it. See, it's up to me what goes in. And it's up to me on what comes out. Otherwise, it's up to me what I put in my brain, what I listen to. And it's up to me what I speak and what I write. Lines open, y'all. Somebody talk to me. We got a couple, 3-4 minutes. This was a quick hour, y'all. Wow, this was a quick hour. Yeah, Lady O says, most cell phone has a recorder in them. I record weekly messages to my team. That's right. How you doing, Lady O? I love that lady. Lady O is just such a beautiful lady. Melody Young, I see she's on with her beautiful self. Good evening to you too, Melanie. Melody. I'm sorry, Melody. Somebody talk to me. Well, let me tell y'all this. In order to reach me here at the Institute, you can call here at the Institute at 240-619-2019. That's 240-619-2019. And I will give you free a 15-minute consultation. I'll help you get started, help you with your idea, pick my brain for that 15 minutes, and I will not charge you not one red cent. Now, for those of you that want to get on my text message list, where I text you every day, every time there's a show, half an hour for the show, just text me at 931-269-1010. 931-269-1010. And give me your text, your cell phone number, and I'll put you on my text list. Now you can also use that same number and put your email. And I put you on my email list because I send out emails almost every show. And I give you information as I learn it. So those who get emails get more information than the text messages. Because text messages, I let you know about the show or when I'm doing something. Because I'm going back to doing classes. You know I do my classes at Prince George's Community College. As soon as this is over, y'all, you'll be able to come to my classes. And I am so affordable, it is unbelievable. If you can't afford sometime $1 or $10 an hour, you can't afford me. For my classes, I usually charge you like $10 an hour, 3 hours, $30. And I give you the bomb, baby. And then I'm going to do an 8-hour class one day, which is really, really, we're going to go from A to Z on your business, on any business. It's going to be like a workshop, 8 hours. You're an adult. Don't act like no child. You're an adult, so it's going to be a class for adults. I ain't talking about profanity-wise. I'm talking about you'll get a 15-minute break, you'll get a half an hour lunch hour, and you'll get a 15-minute break, and that's it. 8 hours. You're there to learn. I'm there to teach. I have my educators coming in. I have my educators coming in to teach you their expertise in their field of business. I'm on, y'all can go to my, now you want to hear this again, go to Facebook, facebook.com/W Murray. And you go right into my Facebook page. Now, I post most of these on my YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, type in Mr. W. Murray, M-R-W-M-U-R-R-Y, Mr. W. Murray. And I got over 150 videos on y'all. Some of my classes are on there. See, y'all watching TV during this time. When now, if you got YouTube, if you got Netflix, you got YouTube. Do you realize you can go to YouTube on your big TV and type in Mr. W. Murray, and it's like watching television, like watching a movie, because it's on your big TV screen. I watch me a lot. I be on TV all the time because I watch my lessons a lot. I teach me. So go to your YouTube on your television and type in Mr. W. Murray and look at all of those videos, all those classes I got on there. And tune in and listen. You got children. Sit them down and say, look, we're going to watch this. And then we're going to talk about it. You're going to teach them about entrepreneurship. They ain't going to be able to go out there and get a job no more. McDonald's ain't going to be hiring like they were hiring when you got these kids working. Burger King. They are, y'all, I'm telling you. Although those are good jobs for them to start off with because it teaches them about business, about the public. I got 1 minute, y'all. Lines are open. Somebody talk to me. Oh, y'all, here come my babies. Here come my babies. Come on over here to me, man. I'm gonna show you something. Look, wait a minute. Let me show you something. I'm gonna show you something. Come here, baby girl. Y'all, this is my great grandson. Hold on, let me get it going. Come here, baby. And this is my great granddaughter. Oh, I got some beautiful grandbabies. Wait a minute, you can see yourself in a minute. See, look, see that? You can really be on TV. Look at that. Wait a minute. See you, Grayson? Grayson, can you see you? These are my babies, y'all. These are my pride and joy. I am in my heaven. This is Grayson, and this is Brooklyn. My pride and joy, my heart. And I'm with you want to get down, baby? Mm-hmm. Or you want to sleep with your G-Papa? And I always tell you, as always, let me get everything right now. Y'all know I got my hands full, so y'all know I got it.
Well, Mr. Murray, I just want to thank you so much for the time that you've given us tonight and that you continuously give us and the information that you share and being connector for a lot of resources that'll help us think, prosper, and expand as well and enrich our lives. I thank you so much for everything that you do.
Thank you, Maggie. And as always, I always tell you, if you push me, I'll pull you. If you pull me, I'll push you. It's not going to matter whether you pushing or you pulling. We'll get there. You push me, and we'll get there together, y'all. Fact is, I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. So until next time, y'all, God bless. And keep working on your road to success. Yeah, baby.
We'll be back with our success stories. Thank you to you.
Yes.
Thank you. Right.
Good night.
Good night.